people are watching you. I don't know if anyone else understands this, but
The Witcher's contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission, to gather intelligence about Ciri. Yet Geralt arrived too late. The Wild Hunt had reached Hendrik first. The Witcher learned nothing from the spy's corpse, but the Wraiths had failed to find his notes. Geralt read them and knew that Ciri had been a guest of the Bloody Baron, a local warlord, and that she'd quarreled with a witch.
oh no. Okay, so little disclaimer, I am wearing some different armor. A little bit before the stream, I kinda did some exploring. Went back to White Orchard and fixed some stuff. So it's very small stuff. It wasn't massive changes though. So don't worry, you guys haven't missed out on much. It was literally just me fighting monsters. I should probably get like a better headset later. But don't really have the money for it. So yeah, we're back here. Yeah, this is my armor. Alright, so we need to follow the Baron.
What do you seek here, vagrants?
Hey.
Here it is. Damn it! Jammed again.
Bedchamber. Tamara's room is there.
Okay.
Try not to make a mess. For their return, I want everything to be as they left it.
Okie dokie. Okay, let's start burning the house down. I'm kidding. So, use my Witcher senses. Oh look, something.
Walls a different color. Something used to hang here. That painting? Right size.
Okay, so with me, my eyesight is horrible. So I constantly have the, Witcher thing on. The Witcher senses.
Fresh flowers. He expects them to return any minute. Takes hope.
So in reality, if I was like this detective, I would be like, huh, why? Oh, look at that nice wall. Oh, nice painting too.
The Baron and his wife. Look happy enough. What's this? Gotta wonder who wanted to hide the hole. And what's on the other side.
Alright.
Mangled bit of candlestick. Someone smashed it against the wall and broke clear into the wardrobe. Getting interesting. Might be more traces of fighting. Gotta look around.
Okay, so... Alright. Trying to remember where everything is. I've been kind of reading the books.
Rest of the candlestick. And wine stains. Somebody smashed a bottle. From Toussaint. Yeah, Herveloos. Scent hasn't died. Wonder where it'll lead me.
Toussaint. Toussaint is the version of France in this game. I can...
One fucked up face.
To me, since it's a duchy, Toussaint, this is... It feels like he's taking inspiration from World War II. You got Redania, who is a great northern power and who is enormous. And then you got Nilfgaard, the black ones, and you get the sense of World War II. Redania
Damn
is
ugly for a doll. The kind you'd stick with pins to hurt someone.
is the Soviets, and Nilfgaard the Nilfgaardians. Toussaint is just Vichy France. Which, you know, you're kind of surprised you don't see that much, we are family, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, the History Nerd is coming out. If I knew how to edit, which I'm trying to understand, I would post a history video tomorrow. I have listened to my videos and I realize how childish
I need a good plow.
my voice seems. But that's just kind of
Damn,
how it is.
trail breaks off. Could find something else, though.
Yeah, if you let me look all the way down.
Spruce wood. Smells of juniper incense. Some sort of folk talisman. Protective. Question is, against what? Won't find much else here.
There's a certain hairstyle I like for
Fuck up
Geralt.
this.
Examine it. Certain hairstyles I really like.
Done poking around?
Found a doll in Tamara's room. Tell me about it.
What could possibly be so interesting about a doll, Witcher?
Looks like it might have been used for some sort of black magic. Where'd Tamara get it?
Black magic? Are you balmy? I made it for her. She was 4, perhaps 5 winters old. We were in Vizima on market day, and she saw the sorceress, Triss Merigold. Insisted she must have a doll just like her. Couldn't afford a thing of that sort, so I made the doll with my own hands.
Well,
So it is supposed to be Triss. Yeah, I see it now. Eerie. Looks just like her.
Doesn't it? Time's taken a bit of a toll, but overall it continues to impress.
You got something to fall back on if things don't work out with Nilfgaard. Found signs of a fight in the room. Know anything about that?
A fight? What are you talking about?
Someone was attacked. Probably your wife or daughter. Whoever it was tried to defend themselves with a candlestick. Missed the attacker. Punctured the wall instead. They tussled too.
I don't know nothing about this. That night, I was drunk, don't remember a thing. They were gone by the time I awoke.
Doubt you were the only ones in the castle. Maybe one of your men heard something?
3 times I asked those bastards if they'd seen anything, heard anything. Nothing, not a one of them.
Whole landing smells of wine. Tell me anything about that?
One of the lads, must be. Lushes, one and all.
Give your men Ervelus?
Oh, damn it. I might have spilled it. I told you I was good and marinated that night. Was it matter? Stench of wine in plenty of corn around the castle.
Recognize this amulet?
Yes. Anna began wearing it a time ago.
Any idea where she got it?
None.
Any witches or cunning women in the area?
A Pella. Old Coot lives near Blackbow. And there's a cunning woman in Midcopse, but I know little about her. She's only recently arrived. If Anna were to see someone, she'd choose the Pella, not the woman. Anna was wary of strangers, newcomers.
Ought to have a chat with this Peller.
Fair warning, he's a hard man to talk to. Rumour has it he killed his own father with an axe as a lad, then went batty. Now they say he sees ghosts and ploughs his goat.
Not really interested in his hobbies. Just want to ask about the amulet.
So, one thing I want you guys to think about this game, yes, it's fantasy, yes, it's an action-adventure game, but also think about it as a detective game. There's a lot of detective work in this game. You always have to see how people react to everything. And that's something I never really caught on to in my first playthrough, because in my first playthrough of this game, when I was just a wee little boy, all I did was kind of just not listen to anyone, and I tried attacking the botchling, but that comes in later. I wonder if he fought the botchling yet. Okay, that's just a joke. But yeah, so think about it as a detective game. I like listening and making the right choice. But in this game, there kind of isn't really a right choice. Everybody is bad, but like if you kill someone who has a name instead of, Bandit Lord McGuffey, you're gonna be okay unless it's someone named.
Yeah?
So I'm pretty sure all I just said was pretty random, but it was my best attempt at talking. Don't tell me. Okay. So the season 2 of The Witcher is coming soon. And the animated movie. And you know I'm gonna binge those 20 times in a row. What?
Fingers, dogs, blood should all be flogged, legs torn from their asses. Oh, sweet boy, have mercy. Take pity on an old woman.
When they call me a sweet little boy, I'm near
Help an
90
old
years
feeble
old.
woman.
What's wrong?
T'other night, blasphemers, pox take and profane the shrine to Verna the Merciful. Shrine's gotta be repaired, else Verna will take umbrage. Our cows will croak, kitties will be covered in warts, and our dogs will get the mange.
Warts and mange? Sounds dangerous. Fine, I'll help you.
I remember that the most views my channel got is from an old toy video when I thought I could be a toy reviewer.
The good gods have sent ye to me. Someone to repair their shrines from this day on.
Look, already got a trade. I'm a witcher. Restoring traditional roadside structures in wood, just not my specialty.
Fighting evil, that's a witcher's calling. And vandals are worse than beasts.
Fine. I see any damaged shrines, I'll take care of them. Won't go out of my way, though.
Nothing's out of the way in these parts. And the gods will guide ye. You look awful.
Oh, thank you. So, yeah, I remember that my Last of Us playthrough got pretty decent views for the type of channel I have. Like, the highest I got was like 20 views for a
Whoa.
video.
You white one, look like you got soused last night too.
Now, so I am
Take it easy.
someone who loves The Witcher.
Whoa there, Roach.
The one thing I don't understand is how they kinda did the race thing with The Witcher show. Cause hear me out.
We'll get help.
Hear me out. This game is in some weird version of Europe. It's just called the continent. But in the show, you got people of color helping people in the far north where there should be super light skinned people. Now, I've never watched the Game of Thrones show, but something people say with the Game of Thrones show is the higher you go in the map of the show, the more lighter skin tones you see. Then if you go to like that continent off of the mainland, you start seeing people of color, which I found interesting, and I felt like that should have kind of been implemented in The Witcher. But that's only a small, it's not even a problem, it's just something that felt weird. Just seeing like that one knight in Sintra, who is the only guy of color, and he was the personal bodyguard of the lioness. Okay, done me rambling about the show. I love the show. Okay.
You, white one. Think your two swords could take on 40?
What do you want?
Want to talk to the Peller?
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
Jeez, he does look like the guy who would say dibs.
Think you need to leave now?
Do we?
You do.
Well, let's go then.
Huh.
Out of my sight.
Yeah, so
Gotta wonder about a man who
Remember,
could get Hendrik's friends all worked up.
if something very important, like an important dialogue scene comes up, I am gonna mute myself so you can hear the fine and beautiful details. Okay, Peller.
Hey, anybody home? Open up, it's safe now.
Devils. Who do they bring? What seek ye?
I need your help.
Ooh, a man. Nay, a wolf. Grey, though not old. 'Tis he the Peller awaits.
Quite the charmer he is.
You were expecting me.
Aye, as the bones declared I should. They shall come whose stench is rape and death, but the wolf shall disperse them, the white wolf. And thus he comes. Omens never lie.
Recognize this? Made of spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect someone.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense of earth, smoke and juniper. For Anna, to protect her.
You make the amulet?
Aye, sure 'twas the Peller. After the way of his forefathers, over still water in the light of a full moon. Proper as amulets go. It protected well. Should never have taken it off.
So, designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, the dear. Besieged she was, evil all around, wanting to possess her. Old magic, born of oblivion, from dark sources emerged.
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
'Tis not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more a Peller could do.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they are?
Nay, nay. Peller don't know. But the spirits could know. The Peller will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits. Great. Fine with me. Long as I know where to look, where to find them.
Lost, must be found. Princess! None better than Princess for finding things.
Princess? Which princess?
Princess, my goat! She's fled.
Those men must have scared her off. Can we get back to the auguring?
Without the goat, impossible. No goat? Won't work.
Is anyone else getting some very strong, like, Yoda vibes from his speech? How he talks? Or is it just me? Leave it in the comments.
Will you help me if I bring the goat back?
Princess! Princess! Where have you got to, girl?
Fine. I'll get your goat.
The bell! The little bell's ringing. She loves it. Ring, ring, and she will follow. But for a while. But beware of wild strawberries. Raspberries, too.
Yeah, treacherous as beasts go. I always keep an eye out for them.
What now, you piece of filth?
There you are. Come on, let's go see the Peller. This way, Your Grace. Should have guessed as much. What's a witcher compared to a patch of wild strawberries? Come on, take you back to the Peller. Misses you something awful. Where the hell'd you go? They're proud of this area. Good thing I ran into him earlier. Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
Princess, flee not from the Peller, for there are wolves about. Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
Happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The White Wolf helped the Peller, and so the Peller shall help him. Blood. We need blood. A living being.
Sacrifice the goat.
Fine. Be right back. Will this do?
They are not here. There is God. Blood. I see blood.
Whose?
No Anna. No Tamara. Just the child. A child that lives not, yet did not die.
It's over? Is that it?
That is it.
Spirits had nothing more to say? Like where they went or where they are now?
You came for an augury, and augur I did. They're gone. The child remains.
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was. And she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps. Or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
Anna tell you all this? Did she come here after it happened?
Nay, not Anna. 'Twas the omens told me.
Great, so I can be sure it's true.
The omens need not your faith to be true. It is you who needs the omens to lead you to truth.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you, you must have noticed something.
The Peller's old, near blind, but Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast. Only comes to those who suffer.
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders, it seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White Wolf, Wise Wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help, lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the White Wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Why do you want its blood?
Blood, blood, blood. It binds men for all ages, the living and the dead.
Sure, but what do you want to do with it?
At times, a century is too short for two brothers to reconcile. One dies before things are set right. The other then brings his blood to the Peller.
And what does the Peller do?
He awaits Forefathers' Eve. He mixes the blood with milk, herbs, and hen's feet. He drinks to reconcile the dead with the living. There shall be no Forefathers' Eve this year, but we'll find a way all the same.
Heard of one witcher who lifted a botchling's curse. Never tried it myself, though. I know you need to bury it under the threshold.
And give it a name. Perform the Aim Roin.
The ritual of naming? That's an elven custom.
Human, elven, dwarven, ancient. Spirits have no race. They honor not its meaning. Win a spirit's favor, and the spirit shall aid you. Ask, and it will answer. Seek, and it will show you the way.
I hear you right. You mentioned Forefathers' Eve? Pretty old custom. Thought it had died out.
Death lurks in every bog and puddle round here. Folk know they could die, their earthly matters unresolved. Then they require help, or they'll not know peace. Forefathers' Eve must be performed. Light the tallow candles to lead them through the dark. Call them by name, appease their regrets. Only then may they depart in peace.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
My dogs started attacking each other, so that is why there was a pause. Anyhow, I got them to settle down. Okay, so I knew everything about that. I only did that so you guys could understand kind of what was going on. I love this game so much. I can understand so much just by the name. I'm dead serious. One of you guys ran up to me and said,
Lightning strike?
Lightning strike doesn't seem likely, Geralt. I'm kidding. Sorry for my yelling, it's just who I am. Also, it feels good when I yell. My voice sometimes kind of requires it. Oh, what did I do?
Oh! Ah!
People! Castle's on fire!
People! Whoa!
Set the stables afire! It's burning! Help! Fire!
Do the fire! Call the fire brigade! Whatever. Ooh, submissions I'm getting.
Tottering about again. Calm him down. Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
Sprint.
Damn it, lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
That's not what I was looking for.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof's collapsed!
Coming to get you.
I did it somehow. best thing about this CD Projekt Red is that they're still widely regarded.
Hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ah! You wait.
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
I got it. I was like, wait, am I actually losing?
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna?
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
Expect me to believe you were a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and a pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
What happened next?
Next? It only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Let us stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Anywho, whoever felt depressed about that, you should. That was actually very sad.
A bit further. Follow me.
Okay. Oh, bestiary. Ah, Kurt's twins. Alright guys, prepare to be,
You give the child a
attacked.
name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchlings on the prowl.
Look!
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets plowing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
It's your baby, ain't mine.
Gods!
Wearing headphones and listening to the...
Back to the fortress.
With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
So my friend had extreme difficulty with this for some reason. I don't understand why. Yeah, listening to that thing, the botchling with headphones, kind of turns my stomach. I'm actually getting pretty hungry.
Specters. Botchling's scent attracted them.
It's writhing something. Oh. Quiet now.
Okay.
But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
Stop making noises, please. I'm getting hungry. And now it's like...
Kyle, need to hurry.
On with it.
Damn it.
Well, I guess that was the, God damn it. I think I moved too much. My dogs are now just getting up. I'm sorry. Lay back down. Don't growl at each other, please. Lay back down, girls. So, yeah, I should have probably handled that better than I actually did. Remember, when I release this video to you guys, you better like it. An item is glowing. Better pick it up. Oh my god.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Well, that means that we
Here's
have
the
to do.
spot.
Chose
Damn.
good. The grit.
What's...
Watch the
Skip, skip, skip.
take it. Keeps. It'll burn. Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Have Yrden on hand. Yrden is great against wraiths. It makes them physical. Does it make them more pretty? No, no. It's just means I can stab them. There it goes.
I like their specters. Watch the scent attracting them.
Do something!
Come on, you should be in the thing. Boom.
Pissed, take me! He's writhing something fierce! Can't hold it! Calm it somehow! Oh. Quiet now. But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
And here we go.
More coming. Need to hurry.
On with it!
What the? Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! feel like that took a lot more effort than it
Chosen
should have.
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
Surprised none of my swords have, like, or my armor, and at least have, you know, broke.
What now?
Alright.
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Dea, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
Boom.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Alright, I think this is a good place to end. We can deal with the rest of the Family Matters quest right after, you know, Dea has done her thing. Just gonna do a quick meditation. Anywho, thank you guys for whoever watches. I don't care who watches as long as you think this is decent. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy. I try to make this interesting. Try to talk. Sometimes that fails, sometimes it does real good. Anywho, I'll see you guys later. Now please, enjoy your